हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, वेलकम बैक। नाउ विल टेक अप एक्सरसाइज 7.3। इस एक्सरसाइज में मेनली आरएचएस कॉन्ग्रुएंसी ज़्यादा है। आरएचएस कॉन्ग्रुएंसी को देखिएगा एक बार के लिए, छोटा सा एक व्यू आरएचएस कॉन्ग्रुएंसी के लिए। सो दिस इज नाउ राइट हाइपोटेन्यूज साइड। सपोज अभी अगर हमने एक राइट एंगल ट्रायंगल को बनाया यहाँ पे, दिस इज नाउ ए बी एंड सी एंड देयर इज अनदर ट्रायंगल, दिस इज पी क्यू एंड आर। कॉन्ग्रुएंसी का मतलब क्या हो गया? राइट हाइपोटेन्यूज साइड। राइट स्टैंड फॉर द 90 डिग्री, कि एक एंगल तो 90 डिग्री होना ही होना चाहिए। कंडीशन क्या है? एक एंगल 90 डिग्री होना चाहिए। दूसरा हाइपोटेन्यूज, हाइपोटेन्यूज दोनों में ही बराबर होना चाहिए। ऐसा नहीं कि अगर एक ट्रायंगल का हाइपोटेन्यूज बराबर नहीं है और मैं उसको आरएचएस बोल सकता हूँ, ऐसा नहीं है। हाइपोटेन्यूज दोनों ही ट्रायंगल्स का पक्का बराबर होना चाहिए। अगर हाइपोटेन्यूज बराबर नहीं है, विल नॉट गिव इट आरएचएस कॉन्ग्रुएंसी। सो आरएचएस कॉन्ग्रुएंसी तभी देंगे जब हाइपोटेन्यूज भी इक्वल है और एक कोई एंगल 90 डिग्री भी है, और दूसरा साइड, साइड मीन्स या तो ये परपेंडिकुलर दोनों के बराबर है या तो उनके बेस बराबर है। मीन्स राइट हाइपोटेन्यूज और जो साइड है वो साइड परपेंडिकुलर भी हो सकता है और बेस भी हो सकता है। इनमें से दोनों में से कोई भी एक चीज हो सकती है, जरूरी नहीं कि दोनों चीज हो, तो कोई भी एक चीज इनमें हो सकती है। देयर इज ए फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी कि परपेंडिकुलर भी हो सकता है या बेस भी हो सकता है। बिकॉज परपेंडिकुलर और बेस दोनों तो इंटरचेंज हो जाते हैं ना। हाइपोटेन्यूज तो एक फिक्स साइड है, तो परपेंडिकुलर और बेस दोनों में से कोई एक साइड इक्वल होनी चाहिए, हाइपोटेन्यूज दोनों का इक्वल होना चाहिए और एक एंगल 90 डिग्री होना चाहिए, तभी मैं उसको आरएचएस बोलूंगा। इन केस अगर ऐसा नहीं है, बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स क्या मिस्टेक करते हैं इसमें कि जब भी उन्होंने 90 डिग्री देखा वो सीधा सीधा बोल देते हैं कि नहीं ये आरएचएस कॉन्ग्रुएंसी से ही कॉन्ग्रुएंट होगा। जरूरी नहीं है कि हर जगह जहाँ जहाँ पे 90 डिग्री होगा वो आरएचएस कॉन्ग्रुएंसी ही होगा, ऐसा नहीं हो सकता है। सपोज कहीं केस दिया हुआ है अगर इसमें कि आपको अभी ये पी क्यू साइड बराबर दिया हुआ है, ये 90 डिग्री बराबर दिया हुआ है और मैंने ये वाली साइड को इक्वल दे दिया हुआ है। अब आप इस केस में दोनों को आरएचएस कॉन्ग्रुएंसी से कॉन्ग्रुएंट नहीं करोगे, बिकॉज ये आरएचएस कॉन्ग्रुएंसी यहाँ पे नहीं लग रही है। ये कौन सी कॉन्ग्रुएंसी लग रही है? साइड एंगल साइड। तो ये एसएएस कॉन्ग्रुएंसी से, साइड एंगल साइड कॉन्ग्रुएंसी से दोनों कॉन्ग्रुएंट हो गए। आरएचएस अगर आप लिखोगे तो वो गलत होगा, तो इसलिए इसको हम आरएचएस कॉन्ग्रुएंसी नहीं बोलेंगे। बिकॉज आरएचएस कॉन्ग्रुएंसी के लिए क्राइटेरिया क्या है? राइट हाइपोटेन्यूज एंड साइड। साइड तो है, राइट भी है 90 डिग्री, राइट मीन्स 90 डिग्री एंगल, बट हाइपोटेन्यूज दोनों का ही बराबर नहीं है, तो विल नॉट गो फॉर द आरएचएस। आरएचएस के लिए हाइपोटेन्यूज भी बराबर होना जरूरी है, एक एंगल 90 डिग्री होना जरूरी है, और बाकी की दो साइड में से कोई भी एक साइड बराबर हो सकती है। यहाँ पे हमारे को हाइपोटेन्यूज बराबर नहीं दिया हुआ, सो दिस इज नॉट द आरएचएस कॉन्ग्रुएंसी। सो अभी ये कौन सी कॉन्ग्रुएंसी हो गई? एसएएस। तो अभी देखो यहाँ पे 90 डिग्री है, बट हम आरएचएस कॉन्ग्रुएंसी नहीं बोल रहे हैं ना, कौन सी बोल रहे हैं? एसएएस। सिमिलरली अभी सपोज अभी हमें दूसरी कंडीशन दिया हुआ है, मेरे को ये एंगल और ये एंगल बराबर दिया हुआ है अभी, और सपोज और ये वाली साइड बराबर दिया हुआ है, ये वाली साइड बराबर दिया हुआ है। नाउ दिस इज एंगल साइड एंगल। अभी ये आरएचएस कॉन्ग्रुएंसी नहीं है, ये कौन सी होगी? एंगल साइड एंगल। अगेन हाइपोटेन्यूज तो बराबर नहीं है, हाइपोटेन्यूज बराबर नहीं है तो कौन सी साइड हो गई? ये कौन सी कॉन्ग्रुएंसी हो गई? नाउ दिस इज एंगल साइड एंगल। इनकेस अभी हमारे को ये एंगल ना दे करके सपोज ये वाला एंगल बराबर दिया हुआ है और ये बराबर दिया हुआ है, इस केस में भी क्या होगा? नाउ दिस विल बी एंगल एंगल साइड, एंगल एंगल, और ये वाली साइड ये साइड दोनों बराबर है, तो अभी यहाँ पे एएएस आ रहा है, एंगल एंगल साइड आ रहा है। तो इस हिसाब से कॉन्ग्रुएंसी अभी राइट एंगल ट्रायंगल में चेंज हो सकती है। हर जगह पे राइट एंगल देख करके आप आरएचएस कॉन्ग्रुएंसी नहीं लिखना, जैसे अभी हमने डिस्कस किया इस हिसाब से ये कॉन्ग्रुएंसी चेंजेस भी होता है। अभी हम सेम एप्लीकेशन में भी देखते हैं 7.3 एक्सरसाइज में। सो स्टार्टिंग विद 7.3, नाउ कमिंग टू द क्वेश्चन नंबर 1। Now in question number 1 it is given that triangle ABC and DBC are two isosceles triangles. These are the two isosceles triangles given to us. Now this is ABC, this is A, B and C. From here this is perpendicular drawn, this is at point P, this is point D and this is joined to B and C. Now in triangle ABC and DBC, these are the two isosceles triangles, means this side is equals to this side and this side is equals to this side. It is given to us. On the same base BC and the vertices D, A and D are on the same side of the BC. If AD is extended to intersect BC at P, so this is intersecting BC at P. Now we need to show that triangle ABD. Now we need to prove triangle ABD. Triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD, and second one is triangle ABP is congruent to triangle ACP, and third one is AP bisects angle A as well as angle D, and fourth one is this is AP is perpendicular to BC. So this all we need to prove. So first case we will take up. This is in triangle ABD and triangle ACD. So first of all we will take up this triangle ABD and triangle ACD. These two triangles we will take up. So in triangle ABD and triangle ACD, now see that this is AB is equals to AB, this is AB is equals to AC, this is given to us. This is given to us because ABC is an isosceles triangle. Triangle ABC is an isosceles. And AD is equals to AD. This is also this is common, and BD is equals to CD. This is also given to us because triangle BCD is an isosceles triangle. Therefore triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD by SSS congruency. So this is congruent now. So once this is congruent, I can write this angle 1 and angle 2. So this is angle 1 and angle 2. This is angle, suppose we will take this angle 3 and this is angle 4. So now I can write angle BAP. Therefore angle BAP is equals to angle CAP. Angle CAP. So this is by CPCT. Therefore this AP bisects angle A. So we have proved AP bisects angle A also. AP bisects angle A. So this we have proved from here also, because AP bisects angle A. ये इधर से proof हो गया अभी. Now we'll come to the second part. In triangle ABP, triangle ABP. So in triangle ABP and triangle ACP. Now we'll take up ABP, this complete triangle, and triangle ACP, this complete triangle. In this triangle now, AB is equals to AC. This is given to us because ABC is an isosceles triangle, and angle 1 is equals to angle 2. this is already proved. This is already proved over here, and AP is equals to AP. This is common. Therefore, triangle ABP is congruent to triangle ACP by side angle side. This is side angle side congruency. So this is proved now. So once it is proved, I can say that this angle is equals to this angle. Now I can write angle BA, this is APB, angle ABP is equals to angle, this is angle APB, sorry, this is angle APB is equals to angle APC, this is by CPCT. But angle APB plus angle APC will be equals to 180 degree. So this is by linear pair. This is by linear pair. Therefore, angle APB will be equals to 90 degree, or we can write these both angles are already equal. So twice of angle APB will be equals to 180 degree, because this is already equal. Therefore, angle APB will be equals to 90 degree. So this means that AP is perpendicular on, this means hence AP is perpendicular on BC. Now this is proved. Now we will take up these two angles, these two triangles, where we will prove this AP bisects this angle D or not. So now coming to these two triangles. So in triangle BPD and triangle CPD. So in these two triangles, now see that BD is equals to CD, this is already given to us, and angle 3 is equals to angle 4, this is already, now angle this equals to this, and now this side BP is equals to PC, this is already proved. This is already proved from here, because this complete triangle is equals to this complete triangle. So this side will be equals to this side. This is by CPCT we have already done over here. So and this DP is equals to DP. This is common. Therefore, triangle BPD is congruent to triangle CPD by SSS congruency. Therefore, angle 3 is equals to angle 4 by CPCT. Therefore, this AP bisects angle, this is third, AP bisects angle D. So AP bisects angle D because these two angles are equal. Now coming to question number 2. AD is an altitude of an isosceles triangle ABC in which AB is equals to AC. So this is an isosceles triangle given to us. This is A, B and C. This AD is an altitude. So AD is an altitude of an isosceles triangle ABC in which AB is equals to AC. This is given to us. Now first one we need to prove that AD bisects BC. AD bisects BC. This we need to prove. and second one is AD bisects angle A. AD bisects angle A. So we'll prove the congruency of these two triangles. So in triangle ABD and triangle ACD, so in these two triangles now, this AB is equals to AC, this is already given to us, and this angle ADB is equals to angle ADC, this is 90 degree because AD is perpendicular to BC, this is given to us. And this side AD is common to both, so AD is equals to AD, this is common. Therefore triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD by RHS congruency. So this is right hypotenuse side. So right means right angle, hypotenuse opposite to the right angle, this is the hypotenuse. So right, hypotenuse and side, this side is common. Now we can say that this angle is equals to this angle. Suppose this is angle 1 and 2. Therefore angle 1 is equals to angle 2. This is by CPCT, and this side will be equals to this, means BD is equals to CD. This is again by CPCT. So from this angle 1 is equals to angle 2, means AD is the angle by AD bisects angle A, and this side is equals to this side. I can write AD bisects BC. Therefore AD bisects BC and AD bisects angle A. So this is now proved. Now coming to question number 3. Two sides AB and BC and the median AM of one triangle ABC are respectively equal to side PQ, QR and the median PN of triangle PQR. So we need to prove that these two, that triangle ABM congruent to triangle PQN and triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. So we'll make these two triangles. This is A, B and C, and another triangle is given to us. This triangle is P, Q and R. Here the median is AM, so median bisects the side, and here the median is PN, so again median bisects the side over here. So the two sides AB, BC and median AM, they are respectively equal for the other triangle. So first one is we need to prove that triangle ABM is congruent to triangle PQN, and second one is triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. So these two we need to prove. Now coming to this is already given to us that AB, now in triangles ABC and triangle PQR, this AB is equals to PQ, this side AB is equals to PQ, this is given. So this is given to us, and BC is equals to QR, this side complete BC is equals to QR, this is given. So I can write half of BC will also be equals to half of QR. So this is also given to us, and median is also equal, means AM is equals to PN, this is also given to us. Now in triangles, this first triangle BM and triangle PQN. So ABM and PQN, we will take up these two triangles. Here AB is equals to AB. This is AB is equals to PQ. This is already given to us. And this is BM is equals to QN. This is also given to us. And AM is equals to PN. This is also given to us. Therefore triangle ABM is congruent to triangle PQN by side congruency. Once these are congruent, so I can say angle B is equals to angle Q by CPCT. So take it as 1. So this first part is over. Now coming to the second part. In triangle ABC and triangle PQR, AB is equals to PQ. This is already given to us. And B and Q, angle B is equals to angle Q. This is equals, we have already proved in one. And this BC, side BC is equals to this QR. BC is equals to QR. This is also given to us. Therefore triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR by side and this angle side. So this is SAS congruency. So this is proved that these two triangles are congruent by SAS. Now coming to question number 4. BE and CF are the two equal altitudes of a triangle ABC. BE and CF, these are the two equal altitudes of triangle ABC. So this is a triangle A, B and C. So there are the two equal altitudes BE and CF. So this is BE and here this is CF. These are the equal altitudes. BE and CF are the equal altitudes. It is already given to us. Using RHS congruency rule, prove that triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. So we'll consider these two triangles now. One is this triangle, this is B and this is F and this is C. So we'll consider these two triangles and from here it will be B and this is E. Here it is altitude and this is C. So BC is common to both. BC is common because this is opposite side of the right angle triangle. So in triangle, we will take up these two triangles. In triangle BCF and triangle CEB. So angle BFC is equals to angle CEB. This is equals to 90 degree. This is given to us. And again these altitudes are equal. BF and CE, these are the equal altitudes. So BF is equals to CE. So this need to be changed. This is BE and here it is CF. So BE is equals to CF. This is already given to us. There and another BC is equals to BC. This is common to both. Therefore triangle BCF is congruent to triangle CEB by RHS congruency because this is right hypotenuse side, RHS congruency. So once these are congruent by RHS, I can say this complete angle B is equals to this complete angle C. Therefore, angle CBF is equals to angle BCE by CPCT. Since these two angles are equal, so this sides will also be equal. Therefore, AB will also be equals to AC because these are the sides opposite to equal angles. So sides opposite to equal angles are also equal. Therefore, triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. So this is proved. ABC is an isosceles triangle. We have proved it. Now coming to question number 5th. ABC is an isosceles triangle in which AB is equals to AC. So again it is given that ABC is an isosceles triangle in which AB is equals to AC. This is given to us. Draw AP. Now this is AP is perpendicular to BC to show that angle B is equals to angle C. So in triangle, now we will take up these two triangles. So in triangle ABP, and triangle ACP, this AB is equals to AB. This is already given to us, and angle APB is equals to angle APC equals to 90 degree. This is given to us because AP is perpendicular to BC and AP is equals to AP. This is common. Therefore, triangle ABP is congruent to triangle ACP by RHS. This is right hypotenuse side. एक राइट एंगल में मिल रहा है, हाइपोटेन्यूज बराबर हो रहा है राइट एंगल के अपोजिट वाली साइड, एंड दिस इज AP is common. So this is proved that. Now we can say angle B is equals to angle C. I can say angle B is equals to angle C by CPCT. This is the corresponding parts of congruent triangles. So we have finished our exercise 7.3. Thank you. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, आई होप अभी तक जो भी पढ़ाया आपको समझ में आया होगा. इन केस अगर आपकी कोई भी डाउट है तो आप हमें कांटेक्ट कर सकते हो. आप हमारे एपिसोड्स को लाइक कीजिए, सब्सक्राइब कीजिए और अपने फ्रेंड्स को भी रेफ़र कीजिए ताकि हम आपके लिए और भी अच्छे से सॉल्यूशंस ला सकते हैं. सो ओके, टेक केयर, गुड बाय एंड गॉड ब्लेस यू.